The servants come in, and they said, we found water. They named the place Sheba. The well of the oath. Beersheba to that time. He continued to be blessed. And then, in 34, we'll deal with more next week, but what's amazing about it is what happens, Esau takes two wives that are ungodly, and they struggle with Isaac and Rebekah from there on out. The prosperity gospel, the prosperity theology teaches us that we'll be rich if we have God's blessing, and if we have God's blessing, we'll have no problems. Boy, there's nothing further from the truth than that. Sometimes God may make us rich, sometimes God may make us poor. But one thing is certain. Whether we're rich or poor, we're going to have struggles. And when we're honoring God, we're going to have struggles. Here, Isaac's having family struggles. Again. So, the Christian life is not a life without problems. But the Christian life is a life of problems like our lost counterparts have problems, but we have someone that will help us deal with those and will help us honor and live for Him and see wonderful, glorious things happen when we honor Him through our struggles. You see, no matter what the opposition was, Isaac was still blessed of God. The more the Philistines tried to steal, the more God blessed Isaac. But what did Isaac do? He continued to seek God's righteousness no matter what. How do you react to opposition? Are you seeking God's righteousness? Are you even in the position where you can seek God's righteousness? Have you turned and trusted Him as your Lord and Savior? Because if you haven't done that, you can't seek His righteousness anyway. I'm not saying, again, make yourself a doormat. But you always seek to be treated right, even if it means blowing your testimony. That's not the mind of Christ. That's not the mind that God is trying to portray through Isaac. Let me ask you this. Do you act like the Philistines? So biblically speaking, there's four different people handling finances. You have rich people who are righteous, or you have rich people who are unrighteous. You have poor people who are righteous and poor people who are unrighteous. In this passage, we have examples of a rich person who is righteous and poor people who are unrighteous. You sometimes act like me, don't have a lot. Do you act unrighteous?